Today we're going to cover how to improve your visual document management with a tool that allows you to PDF and email your visual documents with just one mouse click. So let's start with invoices. So once you generated your invoices in Visual, you select an invoice date, so equal or later than. So if you want to see the invoices from yesterday, you would select yesterday's date, and it will show yesterday's and today's invoices. So once you do that, you click refresh. I'm going to show you how that works. So you get a blank screen at the beginning, and you select the date, the cutoff date there, and you click refresh. And now in a few seconds, the app will grab all the invoices generated in Visual from that date on, and it will show them on the main grid here that we see on the screen. Now, at the bottom of the screen is where you see the actual form. So if I highlight a row here, a specific invoice, you can see that the report changes based on the data that we have on the grid. Okay, and as you can see, I can have different type of reports depending on the site, depending on the customer as well. If you want to, some customers some people want to show a different logo, for example, for a particular project or customer. So we can do that with this technology. So you can predefine different forms for each customer or each site, and these forms are quite easy to modify. Now the forms, we give you a template. The app comes with templates, one per module, and then we help you configure the template according to your needs. All right, so at this point, we have the list of invoices we generated in Visual from this date on. You can see next to the refresh button, we have a few instructions there for the app. So the first one is to generate an email and attach the PDF file to the email. Then we can print the hard copies. We can consolidate emails by customer. We can hide credit memos. So those ones are usually reviewed before they're sent out. And we can massively select all the rows, so the app will do what it has to do pretty much automatically. All right, so let's start with the first one, generate emails and attach PDF. Once I highlight a row here, and there is a column that says printed by EVR. EVR is actually the paperless app. It's called Easy Visual Reports. That's why EVR. So if the printed by EVR says no, that means the app didn't do anything with that document yet. So we can flag it and we can process it. Once we process it, you see that Outlook opens up. So what that does is populating the to address. So that comes from customer maintenance. It populates the subject of the email, and that's pre-configured through the settings of the app. It populates also the body of the email, so we can predefine the text, the body of the email, and it attaches the PDF. It converts the SQL reporting services reporting to PDF, and it attaches it to the actual email here. And it then is asking me if I want to keep those changes. If I say yes, and watch this, if I say yes, the actual row turns to a yes. So that means the app it handled that document. It already created the PDF and it emailed it to the customer. Now, if for some reason I want to reprint because I don't know, the customer didn't receive it, or I want to do it again, I can just come here and double click on it, and now you see an R. What that does is it allows me to re-email this document, this PDF file. Now, if the app already has a Y here, if it has a yes, so it already handled it and it converted the document electronically, If I try to email it again, and it's telling me that that document has already been sent. So if you want to resend it, you have to double click on the Y, on the letter Y, to convert it into an R, and that way you can resend. Otherwise, the app basically prevents the user from sending the same document multiple times. Okay, so the other way to do this is to consolidate. So if we consolidate documents, that means we can send multiple documents to the same user. And the way we do this is we have basically two ways of doing this. One is to consolidate by customer, and that will actually, when I process, will generate one PDF per invoice I see on the screen. So in this case, I highlighted two, so I have two PDF documents. Now, if I want to merge, I can also merge these two documents into one. So I will highlight again the same document, and I will process. And what that does is it creates one PDF file, so one document showing both invoices. So this is invoice number 1 and invoice number 2. All right, so some people like to show or send all the documents into one PDF to avoid that on the other side any of the PDF files get missed. We also have here the PDF folder link. So every time I create an invoice, I can just go to where that PDF is stored. And the app stores the documents in a very organized manner. So you can see that I have under PDF folder, I have all the document types. I have customer orders, customer statements, electronic payments, invoices, pack lists. Everything is under one centralized folder. And their invoices, I can do it by customer, or I can do it by date. So the app basically provides flexibility on how you can store these documents. You can also print associated documents with this app. So once you're printing an invoice, through the settings, you can enable the associated documents feature. And if you have documents attached through the document reference feature in Visual, the app will also grab those and convert them into PDF, and it will attach them to, if they are not into PDF yet, and it will attach them to the actual email that you're sending out. All right, so basically the cycle is very straightforward. You get a list of all the invoices that you printed from this date on. You can filter, so if you want to send certain invoices for a particular customer or following a certain criteria, you can apply the filters. So these filters are Excel-like. So you can see here, if I choose one customer in particular, I can filter and I can select all the filtered rows, and this would be like enabling a batch mode for the app. So once you do that, you select all the filtered rows, click process, and the app will take over, and it will create the PDF files and attach the PDF files to the emails, and Outlook basically will continue the process, and it will send the emails out.
I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Your subscription includes any related operating procedure. Don't hesitate to give us a call or email us if you have any questions. Thank you.